Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of Beyond the Classroom. My name is Megan, and today we are going to be making our very own art bot. If you received a kit, here's what you should have in it. You should have a plastic cup, some AA batteries, alligator clips attached to a battery holder, a DC motor, a cork, duct tape, scrap paper, markers, and some scissors. You should also make sure that you have a hole in the bottom of your cup. If you do not have one, you'll have to cut a hole yourself, so make sure you have adult supervision while you're doing that. Now, these things can easily be found at a store or online for a pretty cheap price. So feel free to grab what you need and follow along. So our first step is we are going to grab our small DC motor, which looks like this, and we're going to focus on the black part of the motor. So we are going to look at these little copper wires that are sticking out of this end of the motor. And then we are going to grab our alligator clips and our battery holder, and we are going to attach our alligator clips to these little copper ends. Okay, and once we have that attached, we're going to insert our batteries. So a battery has a positive charge and a negative charge on either side. If we pick up our holder, it should have the pictures of where each end goes. So this one says the negative end goes here, so it goes like that. And then that one goes like this. Okay, so this actually acts as a circuit. A circuit is a circular flow of conductors, and that transports electricity from one end of the battery to the other. Now, this lever acts as a little switch, and it switches between an open circuit and a closed circuit. An open circuit means that the flow of electricity is stopped, but a closed circuit means that the flow of electricity is complete. So this is our open circuit. As you can see, our motor is not moving, but if we switch it to the other side, there goes our motor. It starts. Okay, so for now, we're gonna switch that off again. Okay, and then you're going to grab your plastic cup, make sure you have a hole that's big enough for the motor to fit through, and we are going to put our motor into the cup. Now, we want our moving part of the motor to be first, so that is the part with the pointy end. Okay, this might take a second. There we go. We got it inserted. Okay, and now you're going to need some duct tape so that you can put all of this into the bot, and you'll probably need some duct tape up around the top too, just to keep that in place. All right, so we're gonna start. Once you have your bot all taped up, it's time to move on to the next step. But first, let's check inside it real quick to make sure that our switch on the battery holder is free. Make sure you can actually reach in there and switch it on and off. And then we're going to check the top part of our bot and make sure that the pointy part is free so that we can put our cork on it. Okay, now we're going to grab our cork, and we are going to put it on the pointy part of the moving motor. So it might be best to poke a hole in it beforehand, or make sure that you have your hand inside the bot when you put it on, because that'll make it a little bit easier to slide it on there. Okay, once we got that secured, let's check to see if it works. Oh, I might need to adjust that. There we go. Okay, now I'm gonna switch it off real quick, and we're gonna move on to our final step, which is putting the markers onto our bot. Okay, so first we're going to tear some tape for each marker, and you're going to want to evenly spread out your markers so that it gives your bot some balance and it can kind of stand on its own. Okay, now once you have your markers attached to your bot, you're going to want to make sure that the marker side is actually facing down. You're going to want to take your caps off, and you're going to want to make sure that your markers are evenly spread around your bot. Okay, so let's reach inside. We're going to turn our bot on and see what he does. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, you guys, look how cool that was. Okay, now we're gonna switch it off again. And you have completed your very own art bot. Now, feel free to decorate it however you'd like. We're gonna put some googly eyes on it. You can draw some eyes, you can put some pom-poms on, whatever works. Okay, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We hope you had a great time, and we'll see you all real soon. Bye.